Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back with another one, baby. We got a goodie for you tonight. We got a goodie for you tonight, people. We got a goodie for you tonight. So, first of all, I want to say big congratulations to Canarsie star guard PJ Singleton, who just, you know, had his commitment tonight. His family came out, school was there to support him. We was there. Salute to Baseline Banter that was in the building. For sure. My guy Five Films. We got a nice interview with him and Fly Williams, who actually put Austin Peay on the map. So we're saying that we got another goodie for you tonight. We got another goodie for you tonight. All right. So first of all, let's do it like this. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I am your host, Glenn Pooh Harding. And oh boy, we have a very special guest. This basketball head was born in the Bronx, but raised in Queens. Get the money. You already know. Where he attended Martin Van Buren High School, where he was a legendary player and all-city performer. This basketball head scored 53 points against Jamaica High School while at Van Buren, while the other team was in the box and won. So you already know how difficult that was and how much of a baller he was. Give it to him. 53 buckets. And at the same time, he became the school's all-time leading scorer. After high school, he was recruited by numerous Division I schools, mostly in the Big East. You know, like Syracuse, Connecticut, Boston College, St. John's, you name it. They was all after him. This basketball head decided to attend Boston College, but grades forced him to go the Juco route. So St. John stepped in and sent this basketball head to San Jacinto. We already know the legendary status of San Jacinto because he went down there and won a national championship. But then, a year later, this basketball head transferred and came back home and went to Westchester Community College in Valhalla, New York. At West Coast, or we call it West Coast, he helped lead them to a third in a national tournament. This basketball head was also named first team All-American and the best guard in the country. Later, he was inducted to the Hall of Fame at Westchester Community College. But if you thought the road back to D1 status would be easy, just keep listening. This basketball head was set to go to Marquette, but found out he would have to sit out a year. So they kind of backed off because we ain't really doing that. And since he wasn't feeling that on his side, he said, you know what? I'm going to pull up to Texas Tech. All right? At Texas Tech, he sat out the first year and played the next two. During his time at Texas Tech, you know, he had his ups, he had his downs. But at the end of the day, he finished up strong. And he's a Texas Techan for life. But all in all, we still rep him up in New York. So, without further ado, help me welcome to the show Martin Van Buren High School and Westchester Community College legend and Hall of Fame inductee and Texas Tech standout. My guy, my brother. Y'all know who it is. If y'all don't know, Wendell. Owens. You heard?
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yes. You have just stepped out into the world of chaos. Where everybody goes hard. tickets cause the game about to start.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
My man, love the intro, man. Yo, couldn't have done it better, man. Wow, nice, nice, my man. How you,
No
man?
doubt. I'm great, man. I am great. I can't complain. I can't complain. And I won't, because who listening, right?
Man, Pooh, first of all, man, love what you're doing, man. Love your work, man. Love the grind, man. I've been tuning in, man, ever since, man. It's been a minute, but I've been tuning in, man. Believe me.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Well, listen, man, I'm gonna jump right into this, man, because you know, man, I was reading this article the other day that you sent me.
Yeah.
And it was on the Newsday Classic. Tell the people the names of those ballers that was on the New York City team.
Oh man, we had a crew, man. Yeah, we had a crew, man. It was me, Pearl, Kenny Smith, John Sally, Fred Burton, Derek Cheevers, Boo Harvey. Who else was with us, man? John Sally. Yeah, we had a crew, man. We had a crew.
That was actually unbelievable, bro. That was actually unbelievable. And to hear all those guys, you named Chivas as well.
Yeah, my man.
Yeah. Because you know he listening right now. And
I love that dude, man.
Everybody else,
I love that dude, man. That's my man.
Always talking about Wendell Owens. Everybody who come on here is like, yo, you got to get Wendell on the show. You got to get Wendell on the show, Pooh. You got to get Wendell on the show. So we made it happen, brother. We made it happen, man.
Definitely.
I'm glad you're here, man. And I want to jump right into this, man. Who introduced you to the game?
Man, you know, I was born in the Bronx, man. And what happened is probably about maybe 8, 9, 10 years old, I moved to Queens, but I always come back to the Bronx every weekend. And my cousins, it was my cousin and my uncle, man. They used to try to get me to teach me to ride the unicycle and play basketball on the unicycle. But I could never do it, man, because they was my uncle was part of the King Charles group in the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus.
Oh, because I'm about to say, bro, what the hell they got you doing basketball on the unicycle? Listen, he was built to get you ready to go join the circus.
Yeah, like, man, if I would have learned this, we'd probably be talking about a different story right now, man. But I couldn't learn how to ride it, man. I kept falling. My cousin would try to teach me. My uncle, Albert Owens, man, rest in peace, man. Shout out to him, man.
No doubt.
Oh, man. But I couldn't do it. So I would come back to Queens, man, practice, go to the park, practice all the time. So the times I go back to the Bronx, that's when I said, nah, man, I don't want to get on the bike. Let's just go play regular. And I destroyed them, man, destroyed everybody. So that's when I started getting into it like 9, 10 years old, man. And it just stuck with me.
Wow, man.
Yeah. But I couldn't learn how to ride that unicycle, man.
God bless you. God bless your uncle. No doubt.
For real, man. Yep.
Wow, that's crazy. So what part of Queens would you raised?
In Queens Village.
Queens
Village. Yeah.
No doubt.
Queens Village.
What was it like for young Wendell Owens growing up in Queens Village during that time in New York, man? Because it was a hard time all over.
Man, it was rough, man. You know, I kind of was around people that kind of played ball all the time. You know, every day I would come home from school, I'm at the park every day. You know, instead of going that route, playing in tournaments. I probably played in every tournament in Queens, almost all the tournaments in Brooklyn, Manhattan. I was all over, man. So, you know, that time growing up, man, I stayed busy by just playing ball.
And for us guys who play ball, man, you know, the guys who was on the other side of the streets, they made sure we stayed on that side. We couldn't cross over, you know what I'm saying?
No question about it.
No doubt. Yep. That was the realest part about coming up, man, playing basketball in New York City, man.
And you know, it was some old heads, man, that you know that was trying to steer me that way. You know, man, if you remember, man, Studio 54. I went to Studio 54, man, when I probably was like 15 years old, man.
What?
Yes, seen everything, man. Seen it all. Seen it all. I don't know how I got in, but my man that took me, he got me in. I was in there to the next day, man. To the next day.
Studio 54, legendary. Man,
Studio 54.
I didn't go there until the 90s, and it was already watered down by then. But you saw the real, saw the real Studio 54.
Exactly. The real, you know like, look, that second floor, oh man, bananas. Bananas.
Yeah, we won't even touch that right there.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
So when you first started playing, do you remember the first like tournaments you was playing for? Did you start the CYO route like a lot of us?
Yeah. I played CYO, Encore, Citywide. I played at St. Pascal. But Hollis Biddy is what really did it. Hollis Biddy.
Okay, yeah.
Hollis Biddy, man.
Was all you guys on the same team?
Nah, they didn't do that. I think it was probably maybe 2 or 3 really good players on one team, but they didn't like stack the teams. Nah, they didn't do that. But
tell us about Hollis Biddy's and what park it was ran out of.
It was 192 at 192, right on Hollis. But that's what really started it, man, because we would play every Saturday, putting up big numbers, man, 30, 40, and matter of fact, my team won the whole thing, and I had like 54 in the championship game. Yeah.
You was getting buckets early.
Yeah, definitely, man. That was at 12 years old. 12 years old. Yeah. So
at that time, did you have like an idea like what school you wanted to go to, what high school and things of that nature? Was you thinking that far ahead?
Not really, man. Not at all, man. Not at all. I didn't really feel what basketball could have done for me, where it could have took me. I didn't feel it like that, man. I was just having fun, man. Having fun. You know, going up there every Saturday, competing, playing against the other guys, and I didn't really think about where it could take me or where it would take me. Yep, just having fun, man.
Wow. So
and that's kind of like my journey. It was still about just having fun. It wasn't about thinking,
what can it do for you?
Right. Exactly.
Now these kids thinking about what school they gonna go to, what NIL deals.
As soon as they come out the stomach, they thinking about where they can go. But it's good, man.
Parents putting the ball right in their hands, like,
exactly.
Okay, this is it.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, it was all fun, man. It was all fun for me.
My guy Ayatollah Beats, #1 basketball head. He said, ask him about community movie theater. What's that?
Oh, that's the movie theater on Little Jamaica, if that's the one he's talking about. Little Jamaica. Good times up there, man. Good times.
Wow. He from Queens too. He lives all the way out in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely on the check-in all the time, man. All the time. Like, when you think about the coaches who kind of put you on the right path and kind of honed your skills, what coach would you give, or coaches would you give credit for helping you to develop you as a young player?
Like a lot of coaches, man, I had, man, were a lot of them, with my particular skill level, they would kind of, just let me kind of do whatever I want to do. But the coach that really kind of grounded me was Gil Reynolds, man. Gil Reynolds for Vanguard. Grounded me. Yo,
Gil.
Curse me out. Like, yo. Oh, man.
Praise the Lord for Gil, yo. Thank you for Gil, bro.
Yes, sir.
He's helped so many ball players. He helped develop me as a young player.
Yes, sir.
So I love to get excited when I hear he had a part in other guys' life.
Yes, sir.
So at what age did you meet Gil?
I played with Vanguard. I think I was oh man. I don't know if I was in high school yet. Maybe 10th grade, I'm thinking, man. 10th, 11th grade, somewhere around there, man. I think it's about the beginning of high school, maybe 9th grade, something 9th, 10th grade.
You met him in Brooklyn or Queens?
In Queens. Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
And because I played with Vanguard, but I just played with him 1 year. I played with him 1 year. Then after that, it was the Gauchos.
That's why I guess Fred Neal.
Yes, Fred Neal. But Fred Neal wasn't my coach. I had another coach, man, that kind of took me under his wing, man, taught me a lot, learned a lot from him, man. David McKellar. Dave McKellar.
Dave McCullough, yes,
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 sir.
yes.
Yes,
Who
sir.
we'll be having on here soon. Yes.
Yes, that's my guy, man. That's my guy.
No
Yep.
doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah, so Fred kind of came after Dave.
He
Yeah,
said,
but Fred lived by me, man. So, you know, every time I would go to the park, Fred was always there. We was always communicating. Fred was a good dude, man.
wow,
Yep.
salute to Fred, man.
Yeah, we was from the same park, 34 Park.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. So A. Downing said, tell them about the cutest one courts on the cuttest one courts on the block. What was that?
Oh, well, you know, we had the built basketball courts on the block, man. So if we didn't want to go to the park, we had the full courts right in what's my man Reggie I forgot his last name. I can't think of his last name.
He had a full court in his backyard?
No, not in the backyard, in the garage. We would roll them out, pull them out.
Wow.
Pull them out and have the full court on the street, in the street.
What?
Yeah.
That's real right there. That's
yes. But let me tell you this, Poop, listen to this.
Uh-huh.
To go even deeper than that, man. Remember the Puff basketball? Remember Puff basketball?
Yes.
Yo, I used to have a full court in my living room. In my living room, man. And my friends used to come over, man, and we used to play full court in my living room on Puff basketball, man. Puff basketball.
Man, the
Love
imagination.
The game, man.
The imagination that you had to have as a kid growing up.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Like the Puff basketballs, and once you broke the Puff basketball, you get a hanger. You know what I'm saying? Get some tissue for the nets.
Exactly.
Right? And you just be creative, man.
We in the living room, man, shooting jumpers, dunking, running around the table. Oh man, it was crazy.
Wow. He said Jamaica Park was lit.
Yeah, definitely some good times at Jamaica Park, man. Definitely.
Jamaica Park was lit. Run DMC used to rock there.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Big games up there, man. Big games.
Now I'm only answering this because Dave Britton is calling me.
Okay.
Yo, Dave.
Okay.
I got Wendell Owens on the show right now, Dave.
You got him on. Tell Wendell Owens I said what's up.
He said what's up. He said what's up.
I said what's up, man.
Well, finish. I got someone I want to talk to afterwards when you get some time. What about you? Be cool in about 2 hours?
Yeah. I'll call you when I'm finished.
Okay.
All right. My guy,
Yeah.
Dave Britton, always plugging me up. No doubt. Pause. Right. He said, "Yeah, that's right. The old school hangers, bro.
Sir.
You had to be creative.
No question.
A lot of time when we talk to these kids, and you ask them to imagine, you know, the defender in front of you, right? A lot of them can't even imagine that because they're like, it's not real. It's like, but you have to use your imagination.
Exactly.
You have to be in the park knowing that you're going to hit that big shot, knowing that you're going to have 2 and 3 guys on you, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, we experienced that through playing 21, but also when we had to work out by ourselves, we had to picture that in our mind, man.
A lot of the game is mental, man. A lot of it is mental, man. It's definitely mental.
Now I gotta ask you this, bro, and I'm not hating at anything, man, because I know some hell of a ball players that came out of Martin Van Buren. But during your time, what made you go to Martin Van Buren and not Jackson, Springfield, all the other schools that was popping?
Boo, listen. I didn't go to Martin Van Buren after junior high school. They sent me to LIC. I was at Long Island City. Yep. I was at Long Island City for about 2 months. 2 months. But what it was, man, getting up every morning, coming from Queens Village, man, getting on that train and that bus during rush hour, I couldn't do it, man. It was frustrating. It was frustrating. So look, the funny thing is, I tried out for Van. I was at the Van tryout while I was still at LIC, while I was still enrolled at LIC. Crazy.
So you started moving early. It wasn't just in college.
Yeah, that's where it started, man. Yep.
Wow.
Man, I was
That
at
is
LIC,
crazy.
man, for the first 2 months. I think it was September and October.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy. So again, when you just went to Van Buren because it was close to the crib.
Yes. I didn't want to go to Jackson was closer. Jackson was probably about 10 minutes from my house, but I didn't want to go to Jackson. I wanted to play against them.
Yo, hold on. Why do all the guys say that? Like now they want to join the smoke. Back then, we wanted to play against the smoke.
Exactly.
Like what?
And you know,
okay, go ahead.
With Jackson, the majority of their team was from the south side. And you know, we from the north side. So, and then matter of fact, I had a guy on my block named Clayton Johnson, Rob Johnson. He actually went to Jackson. But the crazy thing with him, man, he was nice, but he didn't play. He did not play, man. So, yeah, I wanted to play against them guys, man.
Now, what's the difference between the north side and south side? Because, you know, us in Brooklyn and probably Harlem and the Bronx, we probably don't know the difference.
It ain't nothing but the name, man. South side, north side, man. That's all it is. Man. Because once we get together, everybody good.
No doubt. Once y'all leave the borough, it's all about Queens anyway.
Exactly.
And then we all separate boroughs, but once we leave the state, we all New York.
Yes, sir. But I had a lot of battles with them, man, especially at IS8, man. Coming over there, man, a lot of battles with them. A lot of.
Yeah, IS8 was tough. Listen, you know, I didn't grow up playing in IS8, right? We would play like in Elm Corps, you know, Lost Battalion, right? We were playing all those. And I think that was like the gap years in IS8 when they weren't having it, the high school league like that. It wasn't popping, right?
Right.
So when you hear about the history of it going back to the 70s, right? And a lot of guys playing in it, and then up into the 80s, and it probably was still going on, but it wasn't the hot spot to go to around that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely get what you said.
Yeah, it was hot, man, because when I used to go watch the games up there, man, when I was a shorty, the one guy that I wanted to mirror my game after, and I tell you, the things that I saw him do, the next day I used to go practice it. Fly Williams.
Yo.
Fly Williams, man.
I was just with Fly tonight.
Listen, man. Yo, Fly Williams, man. If I could describe a move that he did, he was coming down, man. I'm gonna do it for you. Cool. He was coming down, and they was coming to trap him. Two guys was coming to trap him. So he ran. He was the guy that was coming towards him. He started running towards that guy, going towards that guy with the ball. And then as soon as they met, the other guy trapped him. Yo, he took the ball and put it around him, and then came back through his legs and split him. It was unbelievable, man. It was unbelievable. He took the ball and threw the ball around the dude that came to trap him, and threw it through his legs and threw it through the other guy between, and split the dudes, split both of them.
Hold on, I'm gonna put you on screen by yourself so you can kind of describe this move again, because I don't think people understand what the hell is going on.
Yo, listen, man. This is the move, man, that made me want to mirror my game after this dude. It was Fly Williams. He was up at ISA. He was coming down. They was about to trap him. He was getting about 2 or 3 feet from half court. The dude came from the middle, so he started going towards the middle, towards that guy. So when they both collided, got together, he put the ball around him and came back, and the other dude was coming to trap, and he threw it through his legs, and he split him right down the middle, man. Unbelievable, man.
That's crazy. Look, here's me and Fly tonight.
Wow. Yo, that
this
dude
Fly
there,
right
man. Here. Yo.
Just tonight.
That dude there, man, I'm telling you, unbelievable things he did, man.
Man, he said, he was just telling me a short story. He said, Peter Vesey, who was coaching up at the Harlem, up at the Rucker, was talking about Fly because Joe Hammond and Pee Wee Kirkland was playing. I hope I get the story right.
Yeah.
And he said he was talking about Fly. I guess wishing Fly was there, but Fly was standing right next to him.
What?
They introduced Fly to him. He said, "Yo, you got your sneakers?" He said, "Yeah, it's right in the car." Fly went and got his sneakers. Told the dude that was on his team that he was coaching, "Give Fly your uniform."
Wow.
Fly scored 61 points.
I believe it. I believe it, man.
He said we had to chase those guys. They wouldn't come down to Brooklyn,
Yo.
so we had to go uptown and play against them.
Yo, Fly was a bad dude, man. A bad dude, man. I'm telling you.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. Man, that's see how everything works out, man. But getting back to you, man. How was your transition into Van Buren as a kid? And did you play your freshman or sophomore year? Like, how did that work?
Nah, what happened is when I transferred to Van, I played part of my when I was in the 10th grade, part of my sophomore year. I only played half of the year. And then after that, I played my junior and my senior year.
Right.
Yeah. Now my sophomore year, that's when they had Mitch Walker, he's the guy who actually record I broke.
He's right here. He's on right now.
My man, Mitch. That's my man.
Snake Walker, legendary VB.
Sir. Yes, sir. They had Mitch. Who else? Tony Jackson, Gene Gilchrist. They had a nice little crew, man. They had a nice little crew. But I only played half of the year, a couple of games.
So, okay, you played a half of the year for what year again?
That was my 10th, and when I was in the 10th grade.
10th grade, and then the next 2 years was good.
Exploded.
Wow.
Exploded. Yep.
So you saying your junior year is the year that you came into your own.
Yeah.
You think at the junior year you was like, okay, you can kind of see the future in ball?
Still having fun, Pooh. Just still having fun, man. Not mentally focused on what's ahead. Probably not until around my senior year. That's what I'm kind of thinking about. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do something with this. But still having fun, man. Still having fun. I mean, high school, man, was one of the best times of my life, man. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember Kenny Anderson saying the same thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, definitely enjoyed it, man. Definitely enjoyed it as well.
Definitely...
Randy Greaves said, ask if he remembers scoring 100 points at St. Catherine. Now, hold on, fam. Hold on. What the f is going on?
Yo.
What?
That's funny, man. Is this
true?
Pooh, it wasn't 100. It was 88. It wasn't 100. It was 88.
Oh, because I'm about to say, yo, where's the Wilt Chamberlain paper right here?
Yeah. Nah, it was 88.
88 is still crazy.
Yeah, it was 88, man. 88. That one game I had 72. Yeah.
Nah, bro, this can't be real, bro.
The funny thing about the 88 game, the game I had 88, we wound up losing that game in overtime. Yep.
Hold on. You had 88 and y'all still lost to overtime?
Yep.
What you was? I guess you was the one-man show.
Yeah, yep. 88, man. 88.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I told the B says, I remember a lot of fights on 165th Street Terminal, Jamaica Avenue, between the north and south side. What the hell?
It was a few.
I told her don't forget anything.
Yeah, it was a few. Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
People are in the building. Says Junie and Meat are the only dudes I ever saw make Win say, what is this ish? Who was Junie and Meat?
Junie, my man, little Junie, man. And he's talking about Meathead for Springfield, Richard Anderson. Nice.
You talking about Radar Anderson?
Radar Anderson, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
His name come up a lot on here too, man.
Yeah.
Was his shot really like that?
Yeah, he could shoot the lights out, man. He could shoot. Definitely shoot, man. If you give him an inch, it's bucket. It's a bucket.
Wow.
Yep. Left-handed too. Yep. Radar. That's what they called him.
Oh, he said this is Mike Walker. Not bad. I thought it was Mitch. My bad.
Oh,
Mitch,
okay.
Mike. He said this is Mike Walker, known as the Razor.
Okay.
No doubt. Appreciate you, Mike. Wow. This is getting exciting, man. Whew.
Yeah, definitely.
88 points.
Yeah, 88, man. 88.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you didn't even put that in the notes. You're like, yeah, I scored 53 while getting
Yeah.
boxing one.
I
Like,
didn't even
fam.
I forgot all about it, man. Honestly, I forgot all
No,
about
listen,
it.
I tell people all the time, when you're in it, you're not gonna remember
Exactly.
everything. But
Right.
people who watched you saw everything.
Right. Exactly. Yep. 88, man. 88.
He said Mitch is his younger brother.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mitch is his younger brother.
Okay. Mitch, that's my guy, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Paul Dio said 88, fire.
Yeah, it wasn't 100. It was 88, man.
That's
88.
You might as well score 100.
I know, right?
Gee. You left some food
Oh.
on the table. I know you
Yeah,
probably missed some
exactly.
shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Let's go down like, and you don't got to name everybody, just people who
Uh-huh.
come off their head, man. Like,
Okay.
some of the guys that you came up playing with in Queens, man. Let's give Queens some love, man.
Oh,
the
no
guys
question,
out there.
man. Queens has some guys, man. Kenny Patterson, that's my man. Learned a lot from him. True, James Carter, Vernon Moore, Kenny Edwards, Kenny Smith, George Allen, Vernon Moore, Howie Hudson, Derek, my man, Chivas, my man, Freddie Burton, Howard Ringer, John Pedro, Tony and Chrissy Pendergrass, those guys. Jay Matthews. There was a lot of guys out there, man. Queens had a lot of guys, man. John Jennings. Man. There was a lot of guys. Queens had a lot of guys.
Did you have guys like, Ted Portwine looking up to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
definitely Ted, my man. Yes, sir.
Him and his
Yes,
brother,
sir.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. Love those dudes, man. Love those dudes.
Doubt.
Yep.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
So, unfortunately, this is before the video camera era, right? Any footage available of Wendell games or highlights? Man, and we can find, and we all talk about that now, right?
Yeah.
Everything was word of mouth, right? There was no Instagram, there was no Facebook. Everything was word of mouth. So if somebody was real, it was real.
Exactly.
Your name wouldn't spread like that.
Exactly.
Right? From neighborhood to neighborhood to neighborhood to neighborhood, right? Because people saw it and it kind of spread like wildfire. And I think that was better proof than Instagram, because you can keep some guy highlights and it can make you look good. Do you see the guy playing in person? You like, man, he trash.
Exactly.
He can't even go left. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be, he can't even shoot. I'm just gonna back up off him and let him do what he gotta do.
Yep.
Yeah. The competition level in the early 80s, bro. What was that like, knowing that at any given night you could bust somebody's ass or you could get your ass bust?
Tough, man. It was tough. You had to bring your A game every night, man. Every night. Especially, man, in high school, because whatever school you're going to play, it's a man on their team. Like with Bayside, they had Keith Williams. Keith Williams was nice. Jamaica, they had John Pedro. Jackson, they had my junior year. It was Vernon Moore, George Allen, Eddie Harris, and then my senior year, we beat Jackson twice. I had to let Boo know about that, man. I had to let him know, man. You wasn't beat because Boo was a freshman and I was a senior. But we beat him twice. We beat him at the St. John's Classic, and then we beat him at their house at Jackson.
And they had a tough squad too, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Him, Ron Edwards, Tree. I think Mike Gibson was with them. They had a crew. But I wasn't letting them get that one, man, at all.
So, who would you say was your guys' rivals? What school was your rivals?
Wow. It could have been maybe Springfield. Probably Springfield. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
Springfield,
doubt.
pretty much. Yeah.
They said, what about Gene Walton, Waldron,
Oh
excuse me,
man,
who's the friend of the
listen,
show, Vern Fleming, Tony Red Bruin.
yes sir. I mean, top of the line, man. Top of the line. Gene
And those
Waldron,
was
Vern, his
before you,
brother.
right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were
They was
before you.
before me though. They was
Yep.
before me. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Actually, man, I saw I ran into Tony Red Bruin at like after college, man. I got a couple of offers to go overseas, man, but the one that came at me hard was the Philippines. Man, I couldn't even spell Philippines. I wasn't going there, man. I said, nah, I'm not doing that, man. It's just for some reason I just didn't want to do it, man. I just didn't want to do it. So what happened is, I think it was 2 years after I finished, they developed a 6'4" and under league in the States.
Yes.
Yeah, in the States. So I missed the tryout in New York. So I had to go to the next one that was in Buffalo and Toronto. It was in Toronto. So I met Tony up there, man. It was for the 6'4" and under league. But wound up happening, went up there, put in a lot of work, man, and they wound up drafting me. I was like the 5th player drafted in that league. But then a couple of months, they wound up folding. They could never get the money. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was exciting, man. It was exciting.
Man, so again, during this time of high school, man, you're making a name for yourself. You putting up a lot of buckets. You playing against so many players, man, and with so many legendary players.
Yes, sir.
It kind of helped shape you as a baller, right?
Yes, sir.
And gave you that edge. Who was the guy that you could say that you played against that who had a name and you gave them the business and it was like, nah, this dude is the real deal?
Okay, he might get mad, but it's facts. It was my man Kenny Patterson. Kenny Patterson, man. He played at Forest Hills.
Yep.
And we played them, and I think I had maybe 30, probably. Yeah.
Did y'all win?
Nah, they beat us. And I think, Pooh, honestly, man, I think because my junior year, man, we didn't win a lot of games. And I think like these guys right now, man, that be putting together these all New York City point guards, man, they never mention my name or I never see my name come across the board. I need them to come to the congregation. I need them to step up, man, and tell what's their credentials, man. Who's developing these lists, man? Because Kenny Smith, I think was scared to play against me. Was scared at times to play against me, man. Mark Jackson, I gave it to them all, man. And those is facts, man. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't.
Listen, I was having this conversation with a good friend of mine, right? And I was trying to explain to him how good Pearl was and the impact he had on the game, right?
Yes, sir.
So I don't judge whether you was an NBA player or how long you was or you was an all-star, right? Because that don't really mean that you're better than the person.
Correct.
That says you accomplished a lot in your life, which should be recognized.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So when we talk, and I always go back and talk about, some of the best guards, I always bring up Pearl because his impact.
Oh,
right?
No question.
And
no question.
So I started kind of Pearl because, you have, and I always give the breakdown like this. You had, Cousy, then you had Lenny Wilkins, you had Nate Tiny Archibald, and then maybe like 15, 20 years later, you get Pearl.
Right.
But within that class of guys that was with him, right? He kind of led the pack to the explosion of point guards in New York, right? Which all of you guys who kind of went everywhere, and then everybody had to have a New York City point guard on their college roster.
Correct.
So that's how I kind of look at it.
Yeah.
And again, when I interview guys and they always bring your name up, I never saw you play.
Right.
I heard the name, but hearing it from somebody else, then hearing it from yourself.
Yeah.
Going there, we speaking. You didn't say, "Yo, Paul, I was busting these dudes' ass." You weren't bitter, bro.
Right.
You just like y'all put in the work and that, want to be recognized.
Exactly.
And you didn't reach out to me. I reached out to you.
Right.
Because everybody told me I needed to reach out to you.
Yeah. And and sometimes I think like honestly, man, in high school, I wasn't actually a point guard, man. I was kind of like a tweener, man. I was in between. I was kind of like I wasn't the traditional point guard.
Right.
So I don't know if that's what it was, but but college, man, I played the point. I played the one.
And that's when it can get tricky, right? Because when you have college coaches that don't know which one are you, right? And back then, you had pass first, and then you had to score, then they'll let you score.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Said when you had Fred on, this dude Wynn told me, him and me taught Fred.
And Fred played down low, man. So I wasn't down on that block, man. So Fred kind of he did his thing on that block. Man. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Underside that gave it to all the big guys. Paul.
Yes, sir.
Mike Barnes, what up, Mike? He's a Queens historian, basketball New York historian, man. This guy, he lives down North Carolina, man. He said, Glenn, can you ask Wendell Owens if he ever played against Pookie Wilson from Far Rockaway High School?
Yep, I sure did. I played against Pookie when he was at Far Rock, and I played against him in the Rucker. Yep.
Let's talk about that. Mr. MVP himself, may he rest in peace.
Pookie, nice, man. Nice. Pookie was nice.
How was that battle, though? Let's get into
we went at it. I mean, he probably had about 30. I probably had about 30. We went at it, man. Pookie was nice, man. Pookie was nice. Yep.
No doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. So, let's talk about that 53-point game, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because, your guy scored 72, scored 88. But 53 in high school is kind of crazy, especially when they playing a box in one of you, right? Walk us through that moment, and when did you know you was on fire?
When I probably first couple of baskets, easy shots, easy baskets, but one basket I hit, this probably was about when maybe going on the 10th, 11th, 12th point, I was falling. And the basket went in right by the free throw line. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was falling to the side. I got a pass from my point guard, Ben Crutch. Got a pass from him. Falling to the floor, got fouled, and the basket went in. I said, man, everything I thought of is going in, man. So from there, everything I shot went in, man. Everything. And the crazy thing, from jump ball, they started out on the box and one.
When did you recognize it was a box one on jump ball? As soon as the guy got on you, and everybody else went in the zone.
Box one, they started out in the zone, and then I'm moving around, and dude followed me all over the place. Matter of fact, it was Craig Pendergrass. They started him out on me.
Wow.
Yep.
Another New York City.
Not Craig. Is Tony Pendergrass.
Tony Pendergrass.
Yeah.
And like Paul Dio said, 53 points, no 3-point line.
Nope.
Straight
no 3-point line at that time. None.
If they had a 3-point line, the high school 3-point line, come on, bro.
Yeah.
How much you finish with?
That's a free throw line, man. Yeah, them numbers would have went up. Would have went up big.
Now describe your game to me. Who never seen you play, like describe your game, and so I could get an idea of what kind of game you had.
Hit it from the outside, drive, shifty, slasher, mid-range. It wasn't nothing I couldn't do, man.
If it's somebody in the league, you can kind of compare yourself to that, or who played in the NBA.
I can tell you right off the top, Allen Iverson, before Allen Iverson. Yeah, before Allen Iverson, man. Now, I wasn't dunking like that.
Right.
But scoring, yes, sir. Yes,
man.
sir. Yep.
That's right ill right there.
Right off the top, man.
Wow. So you had this game against Fred Burton, Francis Lewis, and
Yeah.
you guys won 64-63.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like? And how did it feel to get one over on your guy?
Oh, we had to get them, man, at least one game because they was always beating us up, man. Francis Lewis, man, they had a big crew. Fred, who was the other big boy, man? I can't think of his name.
He said they were stacked.
Yeah, they was big, man. They was big. But that day, man, we just brung it to him, man. I don't know if Fred got in foul trouble or what, but we brung it to him, man. We wasn't taking an L that day.
Yeah. Oh, what's they said? James Matthews said just couldn't play defense.
Nah. You know what, Pooh? He's telling the truth. I wasn't playing a lot of defense. When I first learned how to play defense, man, but I used to get a lot of steals because I would anticipate, passes.
Iverson thing.
Yes. Where the ball going, where the guy going, what he gonna do with his dribble. A lot of anticipation. But when I first started learning how to play defense, real defense, was my first year at San Jac. I give a lot of shout out to Ronnie Arrow, who was my coach. And me and him, man, we used to go back and forth, man, back and forth. But he definitely taught me how to play defense, man. Heel to toe. That's all I can remember. Heel to toe.
Man, so I guess right about this time of your senior year, you got a lot of people coming after you, man.
Yeah.
What was those things like, those days like when you was getting those college letters, right?
Well, and that was getting ready to say, that's when they were sending out the letters. I had shopping bags, man, full of letters, man, like up to here. But the crazy thing, I had narrowed it down to Boston College. I was headed to Boston College. As a matter of fact, Pearl was kind of with me. It was I think we was playing in some tournament, but Pearl was with me, and I told Pearl, I said, "Yo, man, I think I'm gonna go to Boston College." He's like, "Okay, yeah, that's a good move." Because at that time they had what's the guy name, man?
Michael Adams was
Michael Adams.
Yes.
Adams. So then my grades was like it wasn't fitting. So I'm kind of sitting at the house, man, thinking what I'm gonna do. So then St. John's was kind of after me too. They wanted me to come there. So Coach Ronald Rutledge.
Yep. Yes. Slide over some just a little bit.
Yeah. So he came to my house, man. He came to my house. He said, "Look, listen, if you go to Boston College, you're gonna have to sit out." I was like, "Yeah, I already know." He said, "Well, what we can do is we'll send you to San Jac where you can play right away, so you're not actually sitting out. And once you finish up there, we'll bring you back to St. John's." So I said, "You know what? Think about it." So boom. So actually St. John's was the ones that sent me to San Jac. And once I got to San Jac, and this is the thing, man, what I tell these young kids today, you got to be mentally prepared for college basketball, man. You got to be mentally prepared. Pooh, with me, I was at the point where I didn't think I could get better or do. I wasn't working out, man. I wasn't, I was hanging out. Partying all the time. It was the summertime. Hanging out. So I get to San Jac, man. It's like them dudes, the guys that was there, I could tell they've been working out. They've been playing. So I kind of started off. It was me, Andre Irvin. Andre Irvin went to San Jac.
Yeah. Salute to Scott Irvin.
Yeah, my man.
The whole Irvin
me
family.
And him and another guy that went to Lincoln, Henry Hamilton.
Henry Hamilton. That's right.
All three of us went to San Jac, man.
Wow.
So yeah, at the same time.
Was Henry like that? Because I always heard about him.
Yeah, Henry was about 6'4". Could do anything on the block, man. Against big or little, anything on the block, man. But that mid-range a little bit, he struggled a little bit. But on that block, could do anything down there, man.
Gotcha.
Henry was about maybe 6'4", 6'4.5". So at San Jac, man, it kind of like we kind of go back and forth, man. I started off slow, got back in the rhythm of things, kind of like in the the middle of the year, you know, we winning, you know, so it's not no issues. We winning. We went all the way to the national tournament. I put in some work in the national tournament. We won the whole thing. So we get back. That season is over with. So we get back. And I never told this story, man. Nobody don't know. This is the first time I'm telling this story. So we get back. So coach calls me in the office. He said, Wendell, you know, you did good. You know, the last half of the year, you know, you had an up and down year. You know, you came in. And I was honest with him. I was honest with him. I'm like, Coach, you know what? To be honest, I wasn't mentally prepared. You know, mentally, physically, I knew I could do what I could do, but I wasn't mentally prepared, you know, for college basketball. So he said, yeah, I understand that. He said, well, but what I want to tell you is that, you know, next year you're probably going to share minutes with a guy we're probably gonna have coming in. And I said, well, what you mean by share minutes? He said, no, you starting. You're our starting point guard next year, but you know you're gonna share minutes. So I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, and throughout the year, me and him will always go back and forth, man. You know, so I'm thinking to myself, nah, that don't sound too good. So I said, well, you know what, Coach, let me think about that. So I go back to the dorm. So I stay there for a couple of hours, man. And I called him. I said, nah, man, I think I'm gonna move on to somewhere else. So didn't know nothing about Westchester, anything. Didn't know their history. Didn't know anything. Didn't know if it was a winning school. All I know is I'm gonna go home that summer and work hard, physically and mentally, and work hard. And I went there, man, and I actually looked at when I first got there to the first practice, man. The coach and all, I talked to them. They was happy I was coming, and actually the assistant coach, he had went to Cardozo. He lived around my neighborhood. Coach Winston Nicholas, rest in peace to Coach Nick. And it almost looked like high school all over again, because my high school, we didn't have no big man. Our biggest man was like 6'4".
Right.
With Patrick Hunter. Shout out to Patrick Hunter, man. He was our biggest dude. Donald Matt, he was about 6'3", 6'4", but we didn't have no big dudes. So I looked at our team, and our biggest dude was like 6'5". I'm like, oh man, because look, I'm coming from San Jac.
Yeah, this like a Division I team.
Yes, we could have beat, like at that time, it was called the Southwest Conference.
Yeah,
they had Houston, Rice,
yep.
Texas Tech, TCU. Yo, I know for a fact that we could have beat some of them teams, man.
Wow.
We had 6'9", 6'8", and 6'10" starting. That was our starting front court. And I don't know if you heard of Spoon James. He went to UNLV.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was with me when I was at San Jac. So I'm looking at, oh man, I'm back to 6'5" is our biggest dude, man. And I already went through the Juco route, so I know how it is. You know, some of them schools had some big dudes. So I'm like, man, we got to put it together. So I just focused, man, and stayed to the plan. And we wound up going all the way to the Nationals again, and wound up meeting San Jac in the Final Four, man.
Wow.
Yep. And
what did your coach say to you when he saw you then?
Look, yo, he was already scouted me. He was like, because I knew some of the guys that was there from last year that was there. There's like, yeah, he's telling us we got to do this, we got to do that. If we stop him, we'll win this game with no problem. But I knew they was because that's when Walter Berry had went there that year.
Yeah.
So they was way bigger than us, but we put up a game, man. I wound up fouling out, and they beat us by like I think it was 10. Yeah, but that was the best college team I've been on, man. Oh man. Wow. Met some really good dudes, man. We friends to this day, man. To this day. Rudy Outlaw, Jeff Harris, rest in peace. Ricky Stanley, Bruce Bowen. Oh man, love those dudes, man. Friends to this day, man. One of the best teams I've been on.
That's dope, man. John Pedro said the legend.
Yes, my man Pedro, man. Yo.
Said Wendell was great.
Jamaica High School, man.
Yes, sir.
John gave us some business. John put up some numbers.
Stack said, yeah, Unc. I guess your nephew's on here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow. So John Pedro, tell me about John Pedro.
John Pedro was nice, man. Nice. Yep, could shoot it. He could shoot it. Yeah, definitely could
Okay.
shoot it.
Okay.
Him and had trouble with him and Willie Allen for Hillcrest, man. Him and Willie Allen. Because True had got hurt. True had, I think, broke his ankle. So Willie Allen carried Hillcrest that year, man. So I had trouble with Willie and John Pedro, man. Keith Williams with Bayside too. Tough.
No doubt. Yo, John, if you got Instagram or Facebook, man, find me on there and send me your math. No doubt. So now you get recruited again.
Yes, sir.
And you start this whole thing all over again.
Yeah. That's another crazy story, man.
Okay, so wherever you want to pick it up at, brother. Where you pick it up?
So at Westchester, man, put in work, man. Made first team All-American. Got the best guard in the country that year. We wound up finishing 38-2. Actually, in Juco, man, I only lost 4 games, man. I was 74-4 in 2 years. 74-4. So the schools start piling up again, man. So I was up with felt good about Marquette, man. With Rick Majes, felt real good about them. Come again, man. Grades messed me up again, man. Had to sit out again, man. So basically, they kind of backed off a little bit. They were still kind of like, they was looking at some other people. They saw where I had to sit out. So they said, well, so I made the decision for him, man. I said, don't worry about it, man. So then had come Rob Evans for Texas Tech. Oh, we'll sit you out. No problem at all, man. We really want you. We saw you play in the national tournament, man. We like you. We love you. Yeah, come on down. So, boom.
Hold on. I'm going to cut you off. Did we skip Boston College?
Boston College was out of high school.
That was out of high school. Got you.
Yeah, out of Juco was Marquette.
Got you. There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So and the funny thing about Texas Tech, man, I didn't meet the head coach yet. It was the assistant coach, Rob Evans. He was like, yeah, man, we like you, man. We love you. We want to bring you down for a visit. Come down for a visit. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So, boom, I said, you know what? Let me go back out there in Texas, man, and do it again. So I get out there. So I go out there on a visit. So the funny thing is, I go in the office to meet the head coach, right? So he had like all of my articles, man, he had high school articles. He had the junior college articles all sitting on his desk. So I'm looking, I'm a little bit confused because I'm quite sure the assistant coach already told him, my skill set and, everything I can do. So he looked at me, he said, you know what? I see all these articles right here, man. You got it's a lot of material right here, but I want to see it on the court. I said, fine and dandy, coach. I got you. So from there on, man, I signed with Texas Tech.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was a battle. Well, I set out that year, and then that was a battle. My junior year, kind of, back and forth a little bit. Then in the NCAA tournament, we made the tournament. We get Georgetown our first round in Dayton. So, but before we played in the conference tournament. Mm-hmm. So in the conference tournament is we played in Dallas. That's where all the schools get together. First place team played the 8th place team, and
yes.
Whoever won the tournament, they get the automatic bid to the NCAA. So I'm hanging out, man. Wind up getting breaking curfew. So I didn't play. I probably played about 6 minutes, man, in 3 games. Probably 5 or 6 minutes, man, because I got caught coming in after curfew, man. And the thing, Pooh, I'm having fun, man. I'm having fun. It's college, man. I'm having fun. I'm hanging out. We're in another city, exploring. So So we get to the tournament. So we plan to get, we draw Georgetown. So the funny thing is, Georgetown start about maybe 10 minutes, 7, 8, 10, almost 10 minutes into the game. I think they went up about 15, maybe 15 and 20. So my roommate at that time, who was my roommate, he played the 2. Matter of fact, it's Tony Benford. He got drafted by Boston that year. And he's the assistant coach at TCU right now. So he pointed to the coach. He said, "Man, put Wendell in." So actually, he put me in. He subbed me in. It was lights out, man. Destroyed them, man. Killed them. Killed those dudes.
Wow.
Yep. It was Michael Jackson, Charles Smith. But I had played against those dudes at 5-star. So I already knew who they was, and they know who I was. I already played against them at the 5-star.
I think maybe Fred Brown was on that team. Michael Jackson, Fred Brown.
No, not Fred Brown. It was David Wingate. It was
David
Reggie
Wingate.
Williams. Yeah,
Yes.
Reggie Williams,
Gotcha.
David Wingate, Michael Jackson,
Wow.
Charles Smith. Who was the other guard, man? Was it Bronx? Was it Horace Bronx?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was Bronx, man. But I destroyed them all, man. I destroyed them all. And I remember because at 5-star, you know how 5-star camp is, man.
Yeah.
5-star. This is another story, bro. Pooh. I got a million of them, man.
Go ahead, I'm here. We got
time, man. If
we got time. We got time.
Okay. So at 5-star, right? You know they call they at 5-star they already called like they already had an all-star team before you get there. They paying for I think it's 12. They paying for 24 people because you know you got to pay for 5-star. They paying for 24 kids already that they want to come to the camp that they invite.
Now, did y'all have jobs like cleaning the tables and stuff like that?
Yeah. Working in the cafeteria like that.
Yeah.
So but they paid for the whole week for the whole 2 weeks. It was for 2 weeks, but I'm gonna get to that. So it was at that time. It was Billy Thompson. He was the number 1 player in the year that the number 1 recruit in the year that year.
Camden.
Yeah, from Camden. Billy Thompson. Curtis Hunter. I think he was from North Carolina. Wendell Curry, Steph Curry father. Michael Jackson, the ones that went to Georgetown.
Right.
So all of us was already set to play in the All-Star game. You know how camp is. You know, you play games, you go through the drills and stuff. So we got to the All-Star game, put in some work, did work to play. That's why I played against Michael Jackson. Now, Wendell Curry, man, Dale Curry was nice. When I say nice, could shoot that rock.
His name, hold on, time out. So his name is Wendell Curry.
Wendell Curry.
Wow.
Wendell Curry, man, was nice, man. He could shoot that rock, man. He could shoot that rock. So this is the funny thing, right? So you know they pay for 2 weeks. So you go 1 week, and then you go home, and then you come back for the next session. So, and then it was a lot of like the All-Star game, man. They had like it was just nothing but college coaches around the gyms, like on the floor, and they had the seats already for the college coaches, spread it around the whole gym, right? So who was it? No, I go after that week, I go home, man. You know, like again, I'm having fun. It's the summertime. I'm having fun. So, matter of fact, John Sally was with me too. That when we went to camp. So the funny thing is, right? So we were supposed to go back. I think it was another week in August that we were supposed to go back. So John called me. He's like, "Yo, man, you ready? You ready to go?" I was like, "Yo, man, I ain't going this week. Man, I'm staying. I'm not going home." And you know, think about this. I went in as you know, they rate you at those camps.
Yeah.
I went in as a 5-star. I went in as a 5-star. So I said, man, nah, I ain't going, man. I ain't going. So when they get there, when John and them get there, so Howie Garfinkel and Tom, my man Tom, man.
Tom Kachowski.
Yes, Tom. They see that I ain't there. So they call me. So Tom is on the phone. It's like, Wendell, what are you doing? You're supposed to be here at camp, man. You know, we already got you a slot. You know, we already got it set up. I'm like, man, coach, I'm just not, I'm not feeling it. I don't want to come this week, man. I'm good, man. You know, I enjoyed myself that first week. He's like, nah, Wendell, you got to come, man. You're supposed to come. You're supposed to be here. I'm like, all right, man. Well, let me think about it, man. So I hung up the phone. So then I get a call from Harvey Garfinkel. Garfinkel calls me, Pooh, I kid you not, man. He gets on the phone. Yo, he curses me out. He don't give me a chance to say nothing. He curses me out. He said, you better get here. We paid for this and we did this and we did that. You better be here. I better see you tomorrow at this such and such. I said, all right. So I hangs up the phone with him, man. I do not go, man. So after that, about 2 days later, Doug Collins, man. Doug Collins and Henry Bibby. I never told this story. They called me. They called me on the phone. They both on the phone because they was recruiting. I don't know if at that time if he was the coach for Arizona State or was he had something to do. I'm not sure if he was the coach at that time or not. But him and he might have been the coach at that time. But him and Henry Bibby called me. They both was on the phone. There's like, yeah, when do we miss you at the camp? This was the week after I didn't go. We missed you that week at the camp. We didn't see you, man. We was expecting to see you. But you know, with all that being said and done, we want you to come out here to Arizona State, man. We love your game. We love your skill set, man. And we got big plans for you. So I was like, oh, okay, you know. So that was just one of the times where I just didn't go out there, man. And after the ratings came out again, they dropped me a star. I was at 4 stars after that, man.
See, you don't understand the politics of the game.
Oh yeah, no question about it, man.
You know,
no question about it.
Ross Strickland tells the story how he didn't go to 5-star and they didn't the last session of 5-star, and that's the last session he was you didn't go to.
Yeah.
Right? That propelled you. And listen, that probably would have put you and the McDonald's All-American.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Right? Because he didn't go to the last session of 5-star. And come on, Ross Strickland, not a McDonald's All-American. Man. He was like, already bust those guys up. Why do I need to go back for?
Exactly.
A 5-star, they were playing a politics game. There was a system that they had.
Yes, sir. Because they already had the 12, the 20 best people that they wanted to play in the All-Star game. So when you get there, you already separated from the other camp, the other dudes in the camp, because you're the ones that's gonna be playing in the All-Star game. They had you doing like little working at the cafeteria and doing little things like that, you know. But the All-Star team was already set. So no matter whoever did what they did during the games at the camp, the All-Star team was already set. But yeah, man, Garfinkel, he cursed me out, man. I mean, cursed me out, man. I was like, I just ain't want to go, man.
Wow.
Yep.
My guy Eric Wilcox said, "Phone check, homie." My Charlie Meany brother.
Yeah, that's another dude, man. Nice.
I worked down the block from Charlie Meany's.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That, Eric, man. I used to watch Eric, man. Nice. I used to watch Eric Wilcox, I used to watch Pete Edwards. All those dudes.
Pete Edwards, yes, tough.
Yeah. Pete was nice, man. Pete was nice.
Okay, so E. Wilcox, another person I need to get on there.
Yeah.
No doubt. Mike Barnes said, Wendell, did you play against Don Marbury at Texas A&M in the mid-'80s?
Yep. Don was nice at A&M. Don was nice. Him and he played Todd Holloway was the point guard at A&M when Don was there. Yeah. Me and Don played on the Gauchos together.
Okay. He'll be on soon. I'm gonna have him on soon. Yeah, for sure. Told you Mike Barnes, the historian, man. He said, Wendell, I remember you picking Horace Broadneck's pocket during the Texas Tech versus Georgetown game in 1984.
Yeah.
And they said you couldn't play defense.
Yeah.
That's right. Let them know, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Picked his pocket, baby.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I gave them the business, man. That game.
Wow.
Yeah.
When the lights come on, man. When the lights come on.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So besides, the ball playing in Texas Tech. How was college life for you down there, brother? Did you get to really enjoy college the way you're supposed to?
I loved it, man. I loved it at Texas Tech, man. You know, it was a college town, man. Lubbock, Texas, man. You know, shout out to Lubbock, man. Them people in Lubbock, man. I love them, man. Treated me very, very good, man. Had some issues, man. Ran into some issues. You know, a New York dude down there, man, and you know, women issues and had those type of issues down there, man. But overall, man, I love Lubbock, man. Loved it. And the funny thing, Pooh, is when I first got there, right? You know, I'm from New York, man. So I get on campus. I'm walking on campus, man. Everybody saying, "Hey, hi, how you doing? How you doing? Hello, how's it going? You doing okay today?" So I'm looking, going, man. I went to the dorm. I went back to the dorm and I called my mom's. I said, "Yo, everybody down here speaks to you." No, yeah.
We don't do that in the city.
We don't do that.
You're like, yo, you know me?
I said, "Yo, if I don't know somebody, I'm not speaking to them."
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that was a funny thing. But I loved it out there, man. I loved it. Enjoyed it out there, man.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
He said Ronnie Mall said John Pedro was a mini Kenny Smith.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pedro could score, man. He could score.
Man, this is like you got all these damn stories, man. All these stories.
Man. Never been told, man. Never been told.
This is crazy. Hold on for a sec.
Yeah.
Hold on for a sec. Cause I got some of these joints on here. I want to put on the screen. We can talk about it real quick.
Okay.
I have something here. It says y'all upset Farmingdale, rolled over Passaic. Like you was having fun up in Westchester County, man. 27 points.
Yeah.
22, 35.
We won 29 straight, man. We won 29 games straight.
Wow.
Yeah. We lost I think it was our 5th game. We lost to Manhattan Community College with Sid Barnett.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My man Jughead played with them too. They had a nice crew, man. They had a nice crew.
Man, if you look at this right here, share the screen real quick. Got the rankings up here. It says top Juco, top 20, right? Man, so many schools down here. San Jacinto was number 11 in the country. You had Trinidad, Allegheny. Man, Westchester.
Yep.
Y'all was tied for 13 for Iowa Central.
Yeah.
Wow. And then the rankings over here, Westchester number 1 in this area, right? Manhattan, Nassau, FIT, Farmingdale, New York, Rockland. So you was the king of New York back then, brother.
No question. Matter of fact, Don Marbury played for Farmingdale at that year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He played for Farmingdale.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you could go from Farmingdale and Westchester to a big time college, and kids don't even realize that.
Exactly, man. Exactly. I remember playing. A matter of fact, in the national tournament when I was at Westchester, we played Nate McMillan team. Man, we beat them. We beat them for third. Matter of fact, in the semifinals for third place. Yeah.
Look at that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the days, man. Those are the days. So you know, going back, you said like, you know, you've been to a lot of universities, almost going to some colleges, and you said, but the best time of your ball playing days were high school and Westchester Community College.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's talk about this. The Westchester Community College thing. Did the coach put up with more of the stuff that you was doing outside of basketball, or was you a little bit more focused there?
A little bit more focused, man, because I know I had to. That was my second year in the JUCO. So you know that second year is when they want you. The next step is the 4 year.
That's right.
So yeah, I kind of stayed a little bit focused, man. And actually, the family I stayed with, man, kind of kept me in check, man. The Freemans, man. It was like, cause up there they didn't have dorms. You stayed like with
with
you
a
had
family.
right with a family, or they had you in some houses. The family I stayed with, man, they treated me like I was their own. I love them to this day, man. The Freemans, Linda Freeman, Sharon Freeman, and Miss Mary Freeman, man. Love them people, man.
If you're watching this, the Freemans, if y'all know the Freemans, send them this video.
Yes.
All right. He said, ask Wendell, does he remember the war we had against him, Tim Briscoe, Sid Barnett at the New Park in Queens? One of the toughest games I've ever played there.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. We had some tough battles, man, in Queens, man. I'm telling you, you had to bring your A game, man. Had to bring your A game.
He said, Ronnie Moore said, was Lynn Baez in the 5-star camp that year?
He wasn't there. He wasn't there. But that was the year that he came out. It was that year he came out. No, he was a senior when I was a junior.
Got you.
So he wasn't at camp at that time.
Got you. For those of you that's in here now, if this is your first time on the channel, NYC Basketball History, you watching the Basketball Heads Live podcast, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get all the latest content that's on the channel. Listen, if y'all want to keep up with what's going on in New York and y'all not living in New York, tune into this channel. We got the high school games. I got the high school podcast to keep you updated on what's going on, especially all the summer leagues that's happening in New York City, and the legends like one tonight, man. So we tap into the whole New York City and the culture of New York. So if this is your first time on the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Let people know about this channel. So look, the more we grow, the more stories we can tell, and we can reach out to everybody in New York. Because listen, I got people from out of town reaching out to me, and I'm like, yo, right now, I may do a few out of town players, but it's so many players in New York City. I can't. We
exactly, man. No question. Yeah.
I started this channel on Instagram, and there's about another 300 shows that's stuck on Instagram that I can't get off of Instagram. So just imagine, we up to 342 now.
Yeah.
I've done over 700 shows since 2020, and I've yet to scratch the surface of all the ball players that played to New York City, especially the ones that made a dent in the culture.
Exactly.
So Del Covey and my roomie had a shootout in college. I hear that. Who was your roommate?
Exactly.
And yo, Ronnie Mo, yo, you've been on this channel a lot, man. And who did you play for? I need to know that, fam. So Mike Barnes said Wendell was Kelly Washington from Brooklyn down with Rockland during the early mid-'80s.
I'm not sure, man.
Do you know Kelly Washington?
Nah, I'm trying. The name sound familiar, man, but I can't think of.
See, Kelly Washington was a legend from Brooklyn. He is a legend from Brooklyn. That he got cut all 4 years at Boys High, right? Because you know they have Pearl and Elmer Anderson there, right?
Right.
And they has so many dominant teams, but the work that he put in the streets and the tournaments garnered him that Brooklyn legend status, man. So I want to salute to my guy, Kelly Washington.
Okay.
So that's why you probably didn't run against him. Thank you, Ayatollah Beats. I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
I mean, I lived in Brooklyn for 2 years, man. Matter of fact, I went to Lethbridge Junior High School, man.
Wow. Okay. Crown Heights.
I on Impala Boulevard. Yeah.
Wow. He said Fred Burton and Wendell was automatic win when they played together.
Yeah, the summertime, man. Summer tournaments. I can't recall losing any games, any tournaments.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just do some self-promotion real quick. I want to say big up to the Amsterdam News, one of the oldest newspapers in New York City history, did a write-up on me. Yeah, as y'all see it right there. Amsterdam News did a nice piece on me, man. So y'all go to my page, y'all can check that out, man.
Okay.
We'll say thank you to all the basketball heads out there, all the people that's been down from day one that, helped me get to this point, man. So we appreciate you. Thank you. No doubt. So if you could change one thing about your basketball career, what would it be and why?
You know what, Pooh? The only thing I would change, I would still go through the what I went through as far as school here. The one thing I would change, man, is my coach at Texas Tech. I would change. That would be the one thing I would change. I would make him the assistant coach and the assistant coach the head coach, because the assistant coach would have gave me the green light, man, and we'll probably be sitting here talking about something different right now.
But that's something that you would change to somebody else. What would you change? Oh, you said you would change that about your career.
Correct. I would
You would have
change
did
coaches.
nothing else differently.
Nah, I would stay everything out of and sometimes you just got to go through stuff, man, to realize, what's ahead and what's in front of you. So, like I said, I would have kept everything the same. The one thing I would have changed was my head coach at Texas Tech. Yep.
James Matthews said, "Me and Wynn would have won a state championship at Van if I was there." Real talk.
Yeah. That's the little guard. Matter of fact, he the one I had 88 on. James Matthews. James Matthews.
And he came out with the window, right?
Yeah.
No doubt.
They did.
No doubt.
But yeah, he was tough, man. He was tough.
Yo, James, that 88.
For real.
Win or loss, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Man, we had, matter of fact, Pooh, right in the vicinity of my area, man. We had a crew, man. James Matthews, Mitch Walker, Roger Rucker, Kenny Edwards, Clayton Johnson. We had a crew right in that little area, man. Right in that area.
Wow. It's amazing. Well, you ready to have some fun, brother?
No question. Let's go.
Let's have some fun. We're going to get into our top five. Top five. Top five.
Top five. Top five.
All right. All right. This is what we're doing right now. Top five. All right. Top five. Top five guys. All right. Let me give you the rule. You only can name 5 guys. Can't bring nobody off the bench.
Okay.
It is what it is. All right. All right. Top 5 guys you played with.
Top 5 guys I played with?
Yeah, time to get you in trouble, man.
Ah, man. Wow.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna come up. You played with some. You played with a lot of good motherfuckers, and you only can name 5.
Wow, man. Pearl is number 1. Pearl.
The impact. There you go.
Yes. Wow. Top 5. Walt, I'm gonna say Walter Berry.
Okay, that's 2.
Yeah, Pearl, Walt. Played with. Pearl, Walt. Is it just New York or is just
top 5 guys you played with ever? That's anyway.
Okay. Wow, man. Pearl, Walt.
That's right. It's time to get you in trouble, brother. You know, dudes watching like, he ain't named me.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. That's tough, man.
I know. This is the hardest part of the show, baby.
That's tough, man. Played with. Man.
So bro really never thought about this one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's man. Wow. Man, Pooh, you got me on that one.
I know.
Oh,
This is
man.
this is the hardest part of the show. You got
me on that.
Pearl, you got Walter Berry. Who's the
Yeah.
other three? I'm gonna need some Jeopardy music.
For real, man. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Listen, while he thinks about this, man,
Yeah.
y'all people who never been in the show, please subscribe to the channel. And you're not gonna escape this. You're gonna give me 3 more names, brother. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel, and let's share this episode. I think this is another classic episode. A lot of stories are here that people never heard before. A lot of people who, probably didn't see Wendell in a long time. You got to show his face and tell a story, right? Because a lot of times people write out our stories and they never really get it from the person themselves. So I'm glad I'm in a position to do this. 3 more, baby. 3 more. Man, you could have picked the 5 just off that damn Newsday team, bro.
See, that's what I'm thinking, man, because a lot of the All-Star games and the summer tournaments, it was kind of like us 3, man, with the that score, that put in big work like that, man.
Remember, it's not about you, it's about those guys who put in that work.
Yeah.
Who you said, you know what, I enjoy playing with them. Pearl, Washington, Walter Berry, The Truth.
I'm gonna go Kenny too, man. Kenny Patterson, man. Kenny. Yeah, KP, man.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kenny, man. Pearl, Kenny, Walt.
Y'all appreciate that. Look, yo, if y'all want to support the channel, man, just send in those super chats, man. We appreciate everything. This just goes to, get more merch and keep building this company, man. For sure. Appreciate that, Marcus.
And I'm gonna go with my man Fred, man. Fred Burton, man. Yeah.
Yes. And you got one more.
Yeah, me and him, man. Yo.
You got one more.
Okay. Wow.
You said Kenny Patterson, Walter Berry, Fred Burton, Pearl Washington, and who else?
And Howie Hudson, man. I'm gonna go with my man Howie Hudson.
No doubt. It's a dope 5.
Yeah.
It's a dope 5. All right. Top 5 guys.
Another top 5?
Top 5. Yeah, we got 3 of them. Top 5 guys you played against.
Okay, against?
Yes.
Okay, Howie Hudson is one. Kenny Patterson. Kenny Smith. True. James Carter.
That's 4. One more.
Yeah. I didn't play against him a lot. This last part, I didn't play against him a lot, man. I played against him one time, man. It was tough, man. I don't know if y'all remember him, man, but I played against him in the tournament out in Philly, man. With me, Fred, Joe Bostic was our coach, man. Took us out to Philly. We driving in the middle of the night to get to the tournament, man. But the dude I played against was from Riverside, Alvin Lott, man.
Alvin Lott, tough.
Yeah. Alvin Lott.
Ronnie Moore said, I think superstar Rob Carr went to Westchester with you and Lynn came out with us. We were in preseason conditioning together, summer 83. I used to tease him because Walt killed him at the Boston shootout. I think he's talking about Lynn Baez. I don't know. He said Lynn.
Oh,
all right. Last one, and we're going to get you out of here.
Okay.
From your perspective, the top 5 players in New York City history.
Woo, okay. Fly Williams, Joe Hammond, Alonzo Action Jackson, Craig Pendergrass, and Walter Berry.
No doubt, Walter B. Yeah. Ayatollah Beast, I appreciate you, man. Big up on the super chat. You know you're going to get the big whistle for this one. Salute to my guy Marcus. And Ayatollah Beast again for the $20 super chat. The #1 basketball head.
Yes, sir.
And all the New York City basketball, Ayatollah Beast. He doesn't miss a show. He's on all the podcasts. He's on the high school podcast, and he's always on Basketball Heads. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Said Lottie was tough. Yeah. Said, Pooh, you got to bring your FTO bros on, Mike Hudson and Ron. Yeah, you're right. Ron Duncan. You're right. Soon. If you're in contact with them, let's share those numbers, man. I'm gonna try my best to pull up on Charlie Meany's on next Friday, but I got my show, my high school basketball weekly show later on that Friday, so I wanted to where we could kind of hang out. But send your number if you got me on Instagram or if you got me on Facebook. Send your number, all right? For sure. All right, man. Yo, listen, man. I had fun, man. This has been awesome, brother.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate everything, man. Definitely. Thanks for having me, man.
Nah, another classic show, man. Look, it's so fun because I'm such a huge fan of all the guys who came before me and even after me, and the girls, the women. You guys paved the way, man, especially you, man. You guys, was doing your thing when we was trying to just figure it out, what we want to do.
Right.
And hearing you guys' names just made us focus a little bit more and want to be like you guys, man. So stick around for the final remarks, man, and let's stay in contact, man. I'm gonna see you this, man, so we can send it out to everybody and keep this thing going, man.
My man, appreciate it, Pooh.
No doubt. And when Chivas, you know what I'm saying? Where you at these days? Are you in New York? Where you staying at these days?
I'm in Dallas.
You're in Dallas, Texas?
Yeah.
Look, we need to bring you guys to New York. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna call you.
Man. I'm in New York every summer.
No doubt, but I'm gonna be in Dallas this December.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dave Britton's having a tournament out there. I was out there last summer. Last summer. Last November, I was out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me know, man.
So I'm definitely gonna hit you up for sure.
For sure.
I'm definitely gonna hit you up when I get out there, man.
Okay.
Yeah, God still stood. He said, John Adams, my first. Okay, he putting it up now. John Adams, my first 2 years. Springfield, my last year. 6 games. Okay. At UMS, Khalifa, UMS suffered with eligibility, only 8 games in 4 years. So, but in the streets here in Queens, he destroy you. I hear that.
I know who that is, man. That's my man Randy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
he's always tapping it in. So now you get it, right? Everybody be having different names on here, man.
Yeah.
Ayatollah Beats said, thank you, Wendell. Another legend for Queens. Appreciate you.
No question, man.
Yeah, Michael Walker. Great to see a fellow VB on the show. No doubt. We're going to get my man Van Macon on here, too. He's another Van Buren legend and a former assistant coach at Hofstra and St. John's.
Oh,
We'll get him on here as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Dallas it is in the summer. Yes, sir. I will be out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'll be out there right here, the JBL tournament. Jamal Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a big ball out there, man. For sure.
Cool.
May he rest in peace.
Cool.
No doubt. He said when and Fred were crazy, but when and Super John, right? I still stutter. I still shudder. All right. Clayton was tough. Crazy Grammy didn't play him. Mike Gibb, easy work. No doubt. All right, man. We about to get out of here. Stick around for the final words, man.
I hear you.
I said stick around for the final words.
Okay.
No doubt. Listen, this channel is about showing appreciation to our legends and greats. No matter what you went through, you know, some guys are embarrassed about their journey. But when you stand on business and you know that you was one of those ones, it's time that you tell your story. We all go through bumps in the road, right? Life is a roller coaster. You name me one person that lived a perfect life. You know, I got a bridge I want to sell you. Right here in Brooklyn. For like $1 million. You can have it for $1 million. If you believe that. But it's about rising to the top. Like my guy Dougie Fresh said, keep rising to the top. And it's about the different transitions you have in your life. You're going to go through different transitions in your life. And sooner or later, you'll figure out that the ball is going to stop bouncing. It's what you do after that. And if you want to claim your stake in these New York streets and on this channel, you come out and you tell your story. And you stand by it. Who asked you bust? Who bust your ass? How did you overcome your adversities? That's what True Stories is about. Everybody not going to make it to the NBA. Only 5,000 people ever made it to the NBA. But here in New York, it's over 10 million stories and counting. So with saying that, I want to salute my brother, Wendell Owens, for coming on and telling his amazing stories and his journey. Look, he was riding that like a four-wheeler, through all the bumps and twists and turns, still come out on top as a champ. His name still ring bells in these streets, as y'all see tonight. So, with saying that, I'm about to get out of here. Had a long day. And we back on again tomorrow with High School Basketball Weekly. I am your host, Glenn Pooh Harding, and you've been watching Basketball Heads Live. You heard? The official home for New York City basketball. Peace.
Y'all ready? Yes. You have just stepped into the world of chaos. Where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. Go hard. East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody. Get online, buy your tickets, cause the game about to start.